and Matson to the inside. Jacob Allen to the inside. Bicycles and turns over. Jacob Allen upside down. Looks like everybody able to avoid contact.
And a field of hopefuls behind him that, oh no, and it looks Tony Elias goes down. And there goes that M4X Star Suzuki. A low side as Tony Elias tucks the front, and he's going to be out of this race.
And trouble in turn 1 and 2. Another car upside down. Brandon Raymer getting the 88 car upside down.
Just a little bit from Kevin Morantz. Kevin running a good pace. Oh, Luke
no!
Neese. Is that Luke Neese or no?
I believe
Not
it's
so Fleming.
That was Fleming
Fleming.
on the 185 and up here to 11th.
Oh, Pierce Brown and Shimoda got together. Goes sideways. He gets lucky. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, and that's how Nichols bent his handlebars. There's nothing he could do.
Is the 16 of Trevor Standish is who it is, and just low-sided, hitting hard. One rider almost cleaning out, and he does some good grass riding to get back on the track.
And you can see that gap is the same now. Sean Dillon Kelly's not close. Oh, Sean Dillon Kelly's big crash.
Sean Dillon Kelly with a huge mistake, a high side tumble.
That's going to be losing the rear going in, Greg. You do one back shift going. There he goes. And Brandon, oh gosh, Benjamin tipped over is all he did, just getting kind of turned around. He tipped over in the gravel, so he didn't, I don't know if you can really consider that a crash.
No, that's not, that's just.
It's really good through the whoops, and you get out here and you say you win or you beat your competitor. Well, that's going to position you better in points. So, Daniel, I had a question for you, though. It looks as though maybe the dirt...
And it began with their teenage rookie, Rinus VK.
Just gets below the white line in turn 3, unloads the car, and whammo.
So Rinus was okay as he
early in the corner as he's entering into the corner, and it just goes loose right away. So that,
but
you know, they must have trimmed it out pretty well.
You notice how high he was? He was nowhere near the groove. I have to see that again, but
yeah, I wonder if he was just arcing, late arc, trying to keep it down on the exit, not push off.
But
you
as
know,
we saw in practice, there's just no grip up high.
Yeah, he is really high up, super high up in the groove. But a lot of times guys arc it into the corner high because they want to keep it low on the exit.
Yeah.
And that sealer, that
dark section from the traction compound sprayed last November is a big crash. Alex Palou, I believe, the 55, and Rinus VK.
Two rookies have their maiden race ended with a huge crash.
And that's the second crash in the span of about 6 hours for Rinus VK. He was the one that got backwards in practice.
way up high as Rinus VK, and he's losing it. And Palou has nowhere to go. So it looked like Palou was actually coming out of the pits at that time, and VK was up against the wall and lost it and spun down in, and poor Palou had nothing to do with that.
And of course, on this final lap,
yeah, they're still going after each other, these guys here. Oh, man! Oh, that's not what you want to see. Burleson gets himself out over the curbing again. He did the same thing in turn 6, got a little lucky, but this time gets on one of those big rumble strips and tosses it. These guys
with James Hinchcliffe trying to get by that Genesis car, and Marco Andretti goes right around the outside.
He's up. Rosenquist.
Hang on to it, hang on.
Oh,
what a shame.
I think there's a crash up the road potentially. No, just Rosenquist in the fence. Disaster. What a run he had going. He can't believe it.
Just got frailties and unlapped himself twice to finish up in 8th. So that's a fantastic drive for Ryan Hunter-Reay.
Charlie Kimball cutting across the front there of James Hinchcliffe. He was on fresh tires too, going for it, trying to have a big finish.
Motorsports